Seven Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to choose your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checking, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis.
Go Bobcats!
All right, welcome to semifinal regional basketball here as our boys are getting ready to take on the Shoshone Wranglers. Day 2 of regional basketball right here at Riverton, so a central location for regionals in 2A. Kev, the Northwest really took care of business yesterday. I think Grable, only team from the boys that didn't win from the North, losing to Wyoming Indian, but other than that, the West really taking care of business. Those of you looking out and seeing, good sign to see that Cody is suited up today. He's in there, so maybe get to see him a little bit today as well, as we're getting ready for semifinal basketball. So a little bit different this time. Boys playing first, girls will play right after this. For those of you that maybe were tuning in thinking the girls will be playing, it will be obviously the boys first. The girls will be coming up second. But Kev, you gotta watch, yesterday and kind of see what was going on. So, what were some things that you saw that you liked?
Yeah, I mean, the boys did what they needed to do. They obviously took care of business, and Cody didn't play in that game, wasn't needed in that game. But they do what they do. They get out and run, and they don't just set up a half-court offense, or they prefer not to set up their half-court offense and just get out and get transition ball. Did a good job of turning the ball over, or forcing turnovers.
Right.
I'll get myself right here. I'm still mad about the parking lot. No, we're good. No, I just think that what they did yesterday, they did what Bobcat basketball we see all year long. They run the ball in transition, they create turnovers, and they did well rebounding the ball and not really giving Wind River any second chance shots either. I kind of noticed as well.
Right.
So that's what I saw.
Yeah. No, it was a really good game, and really from start to finish, they just took care of business and again really did what they were supposed to do against the team that they clearly were more athletic than, and everything like that. We're only about 2 minutes from tip-off here. As we get ready to go, we're kind of at the packed gym after we just watched Wyoming Indian girls beat Grable in that semifinal game. This is the first of 2 semifinal games for boys. They're going girls and then boys, girls, boys. So doing it that way this time. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now.
I got my Travis Winger.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get to those real quick.
Let's roll into that. I just wrote down a couple things, and the first one I have, we talked about it when we saw them earlier this year when they played Shoshone, and I went over and watched that game in Shoshone. I wasn't calling it, but went over and spectated it. Bobcats kind of got caught in that half-court offense again, where they pass the ball around the top. And we talk about if you move the ball, move it with purpose, and I think that's going to be a key. Obviously, Shoshone's going to want to slow this game down a little bit. Would be their prerogative, I would assume. They're one of their best players, season-ending injury, so a lot different look for them coming into regionals than they anticipated. And the other one I have is, we talked about if, Bomagen is suited up. The scouting report I got was, if needed, he'll play tonight. I think they're going to try to avoid playing him just because he's banged up and they don't want his foot to cause a problem. I think I don't want to say looking ahead, but they will look ahead to Wyoming Indian and the championship, hopefully, if everything goes as planned tonight. And furthermore, not jeopardizing next weekend in the state tournament. So I think finding a substitute for him, we saw Bridger come in yesterday and fill that void, and I think it's just going to be a couple players coming in and stepping in for some of that scoring that we used to Cody doing.
Yeah, and that's awesome. And those are your Edward Jones keys to the game presented by your financial advisor right here in town, Travis Winger. And we're right into starting lineups. As you see the Bobcats coming out right now, you'll have number 0, Nolan Collins, number 2, Zach Hasty, number 5, Ellis Weber, number 4, Jordan Garrison, and number 10, Bridger Piles. So Brody Welch and Cody Bomagen both going to start on the bench, normal starters for the Bobcats, so a little bit of a different look for them. For your Shoshone Wranglers, you have number 1, Oakley Hicks, number 2, Cameron Eater, number 11, Carson Kissling, number 23, Jordan Gilbertson, and number 30, Caden Kissling. And we are going to get right into it as, again, as you see across the top of the key here, or top of our screen, a bunch of sponsors here. Zach Hasty ends up kind of losing the tip, but ends up with the ball back in his hands. So just like that, we are underway. And ball goes to Hasty and gets it back up to Ellis up the top of the key. They're going to start in a stacked 2-3 zone here. Garrison gets him up in the air. Drives in, kicks in, gets it to Hasty in the middle of the zone, kind of our big guy.
Yeah, he was going to say we got Zach as our big man.
And had a good game yesterday. Bridger Pyle now gets it, he drives baseline. Kissling knocks it out of his hands, but off of, looks like that went off of Hicks, so it'll stay with the Bobcats.
39 seconds in and no shots up yet.
Right.
This is what we're talking about, avoiding that half-court set.
Right. And a few times, I think, later into the game, you'll see some shots that were possibly would have been taken, kind of a little more patient here. Nolan Collins with it up the top of the key now for the Bobcats, gets it to Bridger. And then Bridger, no look pass to the corner, to the baseline to Zach Hasty.
Zach
goes out
to the basket.
Yeah,
just not on where Zach was.
Right, just not on the same page. And those are those growing pains that you're talking about, you know, when you have different starters in and things like that. So ball goes inside. Nolan Collins, he'll tie it up as they try to get it inside to Caden Kissling, and it'll be jump ball go to the Wranglers. 0-0 on the scoreboard here still, 6:52 left in the first quarter. And Nolan Collins will kick the ball as Caden tries to get it in for the Wranglers. And let's see here. In front of a pretty packed gym here for day 2 of regionals. Hicks ends up with it. I think Weber could have ended up getting it. And then they just play off of Cameron Eater. Looks like they're not really afraid of him taking a shot from the corner. Zach Casey just stays in the middle of the lane. And then Garrison almost gets the steal there from Hicks, but it looks like he might get called for the foul.
We are a minute and 20 in, and the ball has not been thrown at the basket.
Right.
Not even anywhere close to the basket.
And that'll be first foul on Garrison, first team foul. Gets it to Eater, back to Caden. That shot is up, no good. Rebound.
We're going to foul on Garrison.
Yeah, we'll get another foul. That might be it will be on Garrison. So he picks up 2 back-to-back within just a few seconds. So that'll get Ty Simmerall in to the ball game. Garrison will have to sit 90 seconds into the first quarter with 2 fouls. And Gilbertson now with it. Gets it up to Caden, into Hicks. Hand off to Carson. Back out to Jordan Gilbertson, and almost turnover, almost over and back. He's able to hang on to it. Kind of just throws it up, and then Ty Simmerall comes over. Hicks is going to pick up a foul as he was trying to chase after the ball. Simmerall does a good job of getting himself between the ball and Hicks and draws a foul. So it'll be his first, team first. Looks like Gilbertson's going to play way up on this
Yep.
Zone almost, I guess, kind of an extended 3-2 or 1-2-2. Kind of an interesting wanting to trap. Simmerall's left open in the 3. That shot's up, no good. Ball gets knocked out of his hands, but ends up in the Wranglers. Gilbertson now, he about loses the ball. And Hicks now with it, gets it up ahead to Carson. Carson now gets it to Hicks again. Ellis trying to draw a foul there. Somebody just plowed into him. And then Bridger just takes a steal there as they try to get it around. Kind of a fast pace of no action going on right now. Nolan Collins with it, gets it to Simmerall in the corner.
Had one shot.
Yeah, up to the top to Weber. Weber drives in, kick over to Nolan. Nolan jab step back to Weber. He'll drive with the left hand, floater through the middle lane, up, no good. Rebound comes down to Carson. Gilbertson, he's gonna make a good fake. Shot is up and good.
3 minutes in, we have a score.
And Ellis Weber will bring it up the court here, get it over to Nolan. Back to Weber. To Simmerall, down low, inside to Bridger. Bridger jump pass out to Nolan. Low, but Nolan catches it off his shoelaces, drives in, good looking shot, but no good. And then ball goes out of bounds off of Eater for the Wranglers, so it'll stay with the Bobcats under their hoop. 4:43 left in this one. First quarter, that is. Simmerall now gets it to AC, almost kind of forced it, and then that'll be a foul on Caden. That was one of those, just threw it to where he's supposed to, didn't really look to see if he was open, and luckily Zach got there a little bit quicker. Zach will take it out for Bobcats. Gets it to Ellis. Now to Nolan. Oh, look at that high post. Man. To Weber. Definitely give him a look at it. Nolan's gonna take a 3. That shot's up, no good. Rebound though to Zach Hasty. Head fake through 3 guys. Shots up, no good. Nolan gets it. Power dribble goes up, and then he's gonna get fouled.
Would have had a better shot out that power dribble.
Right.
Put it back up. He brought that ball all the way down to his knees.
It does get a second foul though on Hicks, so he'll pick up another early one. They'll send Nolan to the line, try to get the Bobcats on the board. First one is good. And Bridger will come out as Davian Martinez in early into this ball game.
Interesting rotation tonight.
Right. And second one, no good. Davian almost getting that rebound, comes down to Caden, and then deep to Eater. Bobcats didn't see him down there.
He didn't want anything to do with that.
No, and then he turned it over. Zach Casey comes away with it. Cross court to Simmerall.
Short hop.
Yeah. And then a jump pass from Nolan right into Gilbertson's hands for the Wranglers. So turnover Bobcats. Eater now gets it back to Gilbertson. Cross court to Hicks. Hicks,
good defense
shot
by Martinez.
Yeah, really was. Kept him right in front of him. Nolan Collins up high for the rebound. Score 1-2. A little over halfway through this first quarter.
Got a baseball game.
Right. Swinging around top there. There you go. Get it to the high post. Davian now with it. Again, not ideal passes going around here. A lot of shoelace catches to Nolan.
Shoshane's doing exactly what they want to do right now.
Right. Zach Hasty from the corner. His three's up. No good. Rebound by Simmerall, though, as Nolan tipped it to him. And then a little nice pass from Nolan.
There we go.
Shot in for Davian. And we're going to get a timeout real quick, so we will do the same. 3:07 left in the first quarter. Bobcats take a lead here, 3-2. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
All right, and we're back after the timeout. Bobcats with that lead after Davian Martinez knocks down the Bobcats' first shot or first bucket of the game to give them a 3-2 lead.
That was not on my bingo board.
Nope. And Wranglers will bring it up. Bobcats are going to come to, looks like an extended 1-3-1 maybe, if everybody gets situated. And then a deep three there by Carson Kissling.
It's a good looking shot.
Yeah, it was. Stepped right into it. Right in sequence, made it. Knocks it down, 5-3 now. Bobcats trail in this one. Nolan Collins with it now. Skip pass to Ellis. Ellis calling for the screen from Davian. Skip pass to Nolan. Nolan drives in. Back to Ellis. Ellis, good. Fake to the corner. Three's up. Oh, he thought it was good. And then ball gets tipped around into Gilbertson's hands here to Eater. Whoa, and then he just rifles a pass cross court. That pass brought to you by Adrenaline. And Nolan Collins will come out as Bridger Pyle back in.
Definitely had a little extra on it.
Yeah, it did. Ellis now bring it up. Again, Gilbertson putting on some pressure right at half court. Gets it to Bridger in the corner. Bridger skip pass to Simmerall. He'll drive baseline, little 8-foot jumper up and in is good. Good shot there by Simmerall. So the bench stepping up for the Bobcats here, ties it up at 5. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Over to Carson. Hand off to Gilbertson. Gilbertson's pass gets tipped. Ellis Weber comes away with the steal. Credit to Zach Hasey for the tip pass. Simmerall, he's going to be left wide open. He'll knock down those threes. That shot's up no good, though. But Bridger with another offensive board for the Bobcats. Gilbertson almost stealing it from Weber. He's able to hang on to it. Zach calling for it to get over to Bridger. Get it to the short corner. Kick out to Simmerall. He'll step into another three. That one's no good. Rebound another by Bridger. Scoop pass to Hasty down on the baseline, and then we're going to get a foul called on the floor. That one will go against Carson Kissling. Be his first, team's 4th. Ellis thinks about the three, gets it out to Bridger. Bridger going to drive in. He'll lose the ball. Comes out to Carson. Gives it to his brother Caden. Up ahead to Eater. Eater, hesitation dribble, gets trapped. Now back over to Carson. To Gilbertson, skip pass into the corner. Now up to Caden, and then Zach Hasty will knock it out of bounds. And Collimer and Collins in for the Bobcats for Davian and Ellis.
Still 5-5. 46 seconds left in the first.
And Gilbertson now with the ball. Carson with it now for the Wranglers. Good tip pass there by Simmerall as they found Eater on the low block. Jump skip pass to the other block. Zach Hasty comes away with the steal. Scoop pass to Collimer. Good head fake and an and one for Collimer.
I don't know if I got that on camera, but that was pretty good.
That was great by the young man. He just kind of throws it up with his left hand. Goes in. And that foul will go against Cameron Eater. It'll be his first, team's 5th. So 26 seconds left here. Collimer to the line to shoot a free throw for the and one and to be the leading scorer for the Bobcats. And he leaves it just short. Wasn't ready for that accolade just yet for the young freshman.
Leading scorer?
Caden has it now. Gilbertson now is going to be fouled by Nolan. Nolan just a little too aggressive with the hands there. Team's 3rd, Davian Martinez in. See who he comes in for. He'll come in for Zach Hasty, give Hasty a break there the last 16 seconds of the ball game. Bobcats lead 7-5. Caden gets it into Eater. Out to Gilbertson. Gilbertson catch, jump, shoot, no good. Rebound Bridger. 8 seconds left here. Nolan. See if there's a sense of urgency here. Now there's a little bit. Oh, try to get over the top. Comes right back into his hands. And Collimer from the corner has to fire it up a little quicker than he wanted to. No good. And at the end of one, Bobcats leads 7-5. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for second quarter action here during semifinal regional game right here in Riverton High School.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back getting ready for second quarter action. Your Bobcats lead 7-5 here during this semifinal matchup. First one of two. The one later today will be between Wyoming Indian and, why did I just forget who they're going to be playing for the other semifinal game?
I've got my bracket right here.
Ellis Weber with it up at the top
Rocky
of the
Mountain.
key against Rocky Mountain, yeah. So that one will be later this evening. Colomer with it. He drives in. It gets blocked, kick out, and then steal by Gilbertson. So, yeah, again, Bobcats just showing a lot different lineup than they have most of this season here. Gilbertson with it. Kick out to Carson, now to his brother Caden. Bobcats stay in their man-to-man. Now to Hicks. Hicks playing with those 2 early fouls he got in the first quarter. Carson now gets it up to Gilbertson. Jordan gets it down into the corner to Carson, to his brother Caden, and then he's going to have an open layup. Shot gets affected by the Bobcats, but ball will come out to Gilbertson. That shot will be no good. Foul on the floor. That's going to go against Zach. That'll be his first. So it'll be Wrangler ball underneath. Good pass in there. Oh, probably didn't need a head fake, actually. And then Thrasher's there for the offensive board and putback. We'll tie it up, 7-7. And calling for a screen from Colomer. Ellis floater with the left hand. That shot's up no good. Gets to Bridger. Bridger from the free throw line. That shot's up no good. Rebound by Caden. Caden up ahead to Gilbertson now. Now to Carson. To Hicks on the baseline. He's going to drive in. He's going to have an open layup. Shot's no good. Gets his own rebound. Leaves it short to Thrasher there for another offensive board.
He's fouled by Pyle.
He's going to be fouled and have 2 shots. That foul's going to go against Ellis. I think Ellis started boxing him out.
Ellis?
Yeah. I think they called it on him. So he started boxing out before, before he got the shot up. And Thrasher's first free throw is up and good. Give the Wranglers another lead here. Jordan Garrison, he'll now come in for Colomer. Garrison picked up those 2 early fouls just 90 seconds into the ball game. Second one is up and good as well for Thrasher. Gives the Wranglers a 2-point lead, 9-7. And Nolan Collins now with the ball, gets it to Ellis Weber. Wranglers still playing in that extended 2-3 zone. Ellis now drives in again, gets it out to Garrison. Garrison passes up. He's going to get called for a carry. Tried to pull a hesitation dribble, but got his hand underneath it. Just a little too much. I was going to see if Bobcats maybe weren't going to come out on a little bit of pressure. They haven't really been able to because they haven't had a lot of scores. But looks like just going to be man-to-man, not any type of zone press or anything here. Gilbertson in the middle of the key, gets it. Ooh. Now to Carson, inside to Thrasher, and both Nolan and Bridger tried to go after the steal, kind of ran into each other. Ball goes out of bounds, so it'll go to the Wranglers. 5:36 left in the half. Carson with it. Inside, baby hook for Hicks, up and in for 2. Makes it 11-7. Wranglers with a 4-point lead, 11-7 over the top of the Bobcats. Eater set to check in for the Wranglers during next dead ball. Ellis just dribbling it out. Wranglers with the lead, happy to just let him dribble time off the clock. Yeah. They're just gonna back off. Ellis to Garrison, cross court to Bridger.
Lazy.
Yeah, Bridger now with it, and then it gets stolen by Gilbertson. He was baiting him into that pass. Good hesitation, and then Gilbertson up and in for 2. Good patience by young Jordan Gilbertson on that one to let Ellis run by. Ellis with quick hands, known to take the ball away. Scoop pass to Zach Hasty. He drives into the middle, up and in for 2, and you see that and you go, yeah, seems too easy. Where has that been? Up ahead now to Hicks. Zach Hasty about gets a steal. Hicks keeps with it, and then Carson with it now. I think I keep calling all the Kisslings Carson, but apologize for that. Hicks with a 3 from the corner, up no good. Good box out by Bridger. Kept Thrasher off the board. Zach Hasty coming away with it at full pace. Oh, and then a lot of contact. Could have really gone either way. Ball on the ground. Ellis Weber comes away with it. He'll step into the 3. No good. Rebound by Thrasher. Ball gets tipped, ends up in Caden's hands. To Hicks, up to Gilbertson on the run. Another good hesitation, but he's going to get fouled. Looks like he got fouled, maybe by Bridger, hitting him in the back of the arm. Yeah, it'll be Bridger. Be his first. Team's third. Halfway through this second quarter, Bobcats just 9 points up on the board, trailing by 4, 13-9. Gilbertson's first one is up and good. Makes it 14-9. Nolan Collins will come out. Ty Simmerall in for him. Gilbertson's second one up and good as well. So Wranglers 4-4 from the free throw line so far in this ball game. Have a 6-point lead over the top of the Bobcats. Ellis with it, gets it over to Bridger. Now to Ellis. To Zach Casey, he's gonna step into the 3, up no good. Rebound by Thrasher, so him coming in off the bench, been a big impact on the boards here for the Wranglers as he's the biggest guy out there on the court. Gilbertson, he's gonna shoot up a 3, that's no good. Eater has to try to jump and save it, saves it to Garrison. Oh, Garrison just
lost his dribble.
Yeah, kind of, I don't know, dribble or chasing the ball is kind of what was happening there, but he ends up getting a hang of it. Garrison now to Weber. Ellis gonna drive in, he's gonna get fouled. Be on the floor, that's gonna go against Cameron Eater. Nolan Collins now come in for Garrison. 3:14 left in the ball game. Bobcats just with a single bucket in this quarter so far. Little lob pass inside out to Zach. Zach hesitation, drives through, and he's looking for contact. No call though. Eater now with it. Tries to zip it over to Gilbertson, and Bobcats played that right. Eater doesn't want to have anything to do with shooting the ball, so they play it right. He's going to pass first.
He never even dribbled the ball. No. He ran with it there for a minute.
3:04 left in this half. Caden with it now, gets it out to Hicks. We're going to get a technical foul. I think that's going to go against Zach Hasty.
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I just think talking. He wasn't very happy about the no call down on that end, and I think was still talking about it. So gonna call that. And Gilbertson's gonna go to the line to shoot the 2 technical free throws. Definitely Bobcats, you can tell, are out of sorts right now. First one is good.
Zach's got to let this go.
Yeah, well, and I would say one of their Achilles heels sometimes is when they start letting the refs get in their head, then they'll let that affect their game. Second one is good as well, makes it 17-9. So Bobcats trail by 8 with exactly 3 minutes left in this one. Hasty does stay in after picking up the technical foul. Be his second personal. Gets it to Caden Kissling for the Wranglers. Nolan Collins all over him. Pass to Eater on the baseline. Kick out to Gilbertson. Jab step. Jump step. And we're going to get a travel call. Yeah, Gilbertson just one too many pivots there through that. Some good moves. If he would have let it go on the move, it wouldn't have been called a travel, but since he didn't make any move to the hoop or try to get rid of it. Ellis now walk it up. And a tip pass there by Hicks. Bobcats lucky, as I think that maybe did go off of Zach Hasty secondarily, but Gilbertson to come off for the Wranglers, and for him is Carson Kissling. Bridger with it now, looking for somebody to come to the ball. Has to get it all the way out to Nolan Collins at half court. Now to Simmerall. Back to Nolan, back to Ellis. To Nolan up at the top of the key. Now to Simmerall. Back to Nolan. To Ellis. To Bridger. Nolan up at the top of the key. He's going to drive in. Nice jump pass to Bridger. Just not able to finish. Zach Casey gets offensive board and then put back for 2.
I was asleep at the wheel and was on the other side of the court.
And we're going to get a timeout. 17-11 with 2:08 left in this first half. Bobcats trail by 6 in this one. We get a timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back. This is Kevin Gerber and Kevin Simpson on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel Wild Today.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
All right, and we pick up action here after the timeout. 2:08 left in the first half. Bobcats definitely struggling here, down 17-11 without 2 of their normal starters in Welch and Bomagen playing. Has changed up the lineup a little bit. Tough shot there. Seemed like a lot of contact through that one as well. And Nolan Collins comes down with the defensive board. Over to Garrison, to Collins, to Weber. Again, this zone really proving to be a little too much for the Bobcats right now in this first half to Bridger. And again, a lot of that because outside shots aren't falling, so they're trying to force it inside. And because of that, another turnover by the Bobcats. Caden Kissling will bring it up for the Wranglers. To Carson. To Hicks, calling for a screen from Caden, and then Zach Hasey's gonna knock the ball out of bounds. Gilbertson for the Wranglers, he's gonna come in. He'll come in for Thrasher, who again, coming off the bench, played some big minutes for the Wranglers for sure. Both offensive boards and defensive boards. 1:15 now left in this one. To Eater. Eater handoff to Carson. Carson handoff to Caden. Inside to Eater. Again, they just play off. He's not looking to shoot, even though his crowd's telling him to shoot. Hicks with it now. He's going to try to drive in up against Hasty. Kind of forces it up, thinking he was maybe going to draw a foul there. Ellis Weber up ahead to Zach Hasty. And then a foul's going to come against Carson Kissling. That'll be his second. 43 seconds left in this first half. To Ellis. Ellis going to set him up here, see what they can get figured out here offensively. Garrison now with it to Bridger. Bridger from the corner, shoots a 3, way too strong. And ball's going to go off of Kissling, stay with the Bobcats. Nolan will take the ball out for the Bobcats. pass inside to Hasty.
Oh, good move.
Yeah, through 4 guys.
Just a spin move and splits the crowd.
And that makes it 17-13, 4-point game now. 20 seconds left in the first half. Eater with the tough pass to Kissling. Now gets blocked. Bridger comes down with the defensive board. 10 seconds left now. Zach Hasty with it, and then he's going to get fouled by Eater.
Yep.
That'll be his 3rd.
And he's not too happy.
Nah, he's not happy, but it was the right call. I mean, definitely pushed him from behind. Definitely compared to a lot of the contact they are allowing, it was definitely a surprise here, but Eater not happy about it. Thrasher is going to come in, probably come in for Eater. And Nolan Collins, he'll get it to Bridger. 10 seconds left. Gets it to Ellis. A little sense of urgency here from the Bobcats. Gets it to Zach in the middle of the key. He's going to drive in. Shot is up and in for 2 for Hasty right before the buzzer. No shot up for the Wranglers. So Bobcats make a little bit of a push there at the end of the quarter to get it within 2, but definitely not where I imagine they wanted to be at the end of the first half, down 17-15 to the Shoshone Wranglers. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with our Central Bank and Trust stats at the half and Kevin Simpson's keys to the second half as well during our Hot Springs Health halftime show. We'll be right back. This is Kevin Gerber and Kevin Simpson on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel Wild Today.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
All right, we're back here with the Hot Springs Health halftime show, and let's take a look at our Central Bank and Trust stats at the half as we look here for the Shoshone Wranglers. 4 different scores in the book. Oakley Hicks knocks down a bucket for 2. Carson Kissling knocked down a 3 for his 3 points. Garrett Thrasher came in off the bench, ended up scoring 4 points, went 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and had a bunch of rebounds, offensive and defensive there in the time he was in. Good pace for them. And then leading scorer for the Wranglers, Jordan Gilbertson, scoring 8 points, going 4-4 from the free throw line, 2 of those being off of the technical foul from Zach Hasty. As far as, let me look here. For foul trouble, Cameron Eater did pick up that 3rd one right before the end of the half. Wasn't very happy about it, so he does have 3. Oakley Hicks has 2. Carson Kissling has 2, and then Caden Kissling has 1. So really Cameron Eater, the one that really will have to watch himself with those 3 fouls. As far as the Bobcats go, stats for them: Nolan Collins with a single point, went 1 of 2 from the free throw line to get get scoring going for the Bobcats. Zach Hasty with a little bit of a push there at the end of the second quarter to get it within 2, scored 8 points. Ty Simmerall knocked down a bucket for 2. Lane Collimer with that and 1 opportunity, scored 2, missed the free throw, and then Davian Martinez coming off the bench and scoring 2. So Ty, Collimer, and Simmerall, Collimer, and Martinez all coming in off the bench scoring for the Bobcats. That gives them their 15 points. So definitely not what we're used to seeing with the Bobcats as far as putting up score. We have seen them be more of a second half team, though, as well, as they've been in some battles with some other teams and then come out, make some adjustments, and then kind of turn it up in the second half. And we got to hope that that's what they'll do during this semifinal game. But those are your Central Bank and Trust stats at the half. We'll take another quick break, get a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back with our keys to the second half right after this.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. You know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis. The crowd is roaring, the whistle sounds, and a new season kicks off. Behind every pass, every drive, and every hard-fought point, Hot Springs Health is there. From Fremont County to Worland and right here in Thermopolis, their clinics care for every athlete like family. With modern equipment, trusted providers, and sports equipment ready when you need them, Hot Springs Health keeps our athletes strong and ready to play. This season and every season, Hot Springs Health proudly stands with our hometown teams.
All right, and we're back here with the Hot Springs Health halftime show. And Kev, what did you see here in the first half that they're going to need to clean up to get some of our keys to the game here in the second half?
You know, we kind of talked about it off camera a little bit, was that these guys, it's a weird lineup for them tonight. You know, we've been without Cody Bomagen before, we've been without Brody before, but a lot of it has not been at the same time.
Right.
So it's a really weird combination for the Bobcats out there right now. You know, I don't know if it's not really familiar territory for them and who they've got out in there and personnel-wise. Personally, I'd like to see, at the end of that first half, we saw Zach get a little more aggressive. I think he's going to have a big night tonight if they're going to want to win this, because he gets that ball on that high post, and then he's going to have to turn, face, and try to make something happen, either draw the defender up and then dish it to like the short corner, or he's just going to have to take it to the rim and either score it or get fouled, and hopefully then Shoshone changes up what they're doing. But to me, that's the key, is I think Zach's going to have to kind of shoulder some of this burden, and when we talk about scoring, that's where it's going to have to come from. The other thing when we talk about scoring is they're going to have to start making some of those open looks they've had from the outside. They haven't made a three yet in the first half. They've had some really good looks when they move the ball over there, and like when Zach gets the ball in the high post and turns it to the opposite corner. You know, Cimarrell's been open a couple times, had some good looks, but nothing's fell yet.
Right.
I think those are kind of the two keys to the second half that I have that are brought to you by Travis Winger and Edward Jones.
No, and I agree with that. I think I was just, when you were saying that, I was like, we've had the luxury in past games of missing some of those easy buckets around the rim and then able to make up for it down the road or defensively or whatever. And again, with these changes in the lineup and stuff, those missed bunnies that they've had right around the rim that they haven't made definitely hold a little bit more value than what they maybe have had in the past, because they've had a little bit more luxury of a little bit more size trying to go in and get rebounds, things like that. So it'll be interesting to see how this second half comes out. We're about a minute from tip-off for this second half, so we'll take another quick break. That's been your Hot Springs Health halftime show. We'll be right back for second half action live from Riverton High School for the semifinal regional game here for the 2A West. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis. Open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
All right, and as each team gets their last few directives here before the second half starts, looks like Shoshone will start with the ball. Bobcats come out. Looks like Shoshone going to start with their same lineup. Bobcats will do the same. So you have seniors Pyle, Collins, Weber, and Hasty out, along with junior Jordan Garrison. And Gilbertson now with the ball to Eder. Eder takes his first dribble of the ball game and passes it promptly away to Caden, now to Gilbertson. Gilbertson with top of the key. Bobcats in there man-to-man. Hicks in the low post. Zach Hasty gets a steal, saves it to Bridger. And now Ellis Weber will bring it up for the Bobcats. See what they have planned here against this extended 1-2-2. Inside to Garrison. Garrison does a good job of meeting the pass. Gets it over to Collins. Collins with the three. No good. Good hustle play here by Kissling as he saves it, but Nolan Collins is right there to get it. Kick over to Hasty. Hasty from the corner.
There you go.
And we get our first three of the ball game for the Bobcats.
They move Zach out of that high post. I think they're going to let him roam a little bit on the baseline and kick out.
Yeah, let's see what he can do. Gilbertson now kind of gets stuck. Gets it to Caden. Up ahead to Eder. Eder, tough cross-court pass to Hicks. Now to Caden Kissling. Looking for a screen from Eder. Backdoor cut by Gilbertson, not there. Hicks now with the ball at the top of the key. Carson with it now. He'll drive baseline. Nothing there. Kick out to Eder. Zach on him. Switches to Hicks. Hicks throws up another shot. No good. I think that's why Hicks isn't getting it, is he just looks a little out of control.
Yeah.
Garrison shot is up. No good. Good head fake there. Nolan Collins with the offensive board. Then it gets blocked by Caden Kissling, and he's going to come away with the ball and drive in, block, up and in for Caden Kissling for his first bucket of the game. Gets the block and then goes coast to coast. Makes the bucket and draws the foul. I think that was on Ellis, be his second. That'll make it 19-18. And free throw,
lane violation.
No good, lane violation on the shooter. So it keeps it 19-18. 2 minutes gone by in this third quarter. Bobcats trail by 1. Looks like both. Shot is up and good for Zach Hasty. Does look like Bomagen and Welch both doing some warm-ups over there to maybe come into the game. Zach Hasty comes over. He's going to get called for a foul. Zach will just have to be careful again with that technical early. He'll just sure doesn't want to pick up another one. I'm not sure the rules in high school. I know if you pick up a second one anytime, you're no longer in the game, but I think in high school you might even get a 1-game suspension as well.
Ooh.
So sure don't need that.
No. Especially when you're down.
Right, Bobcats up 20-19. Gilbertson, tough three. And Garrison's going to knock it out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call it off at Hicks.
Huh.
That was
an
interesting play.
Behind me yell, what is this?
There has been some interesting no calls and switch calls and things for sure. 2019, Bobcats with the lead, 5:20 left in this third quarter. Ellis Weber, spin move, jump pass, gets it to Nolan. Nolan over to Garrison. His three's up and good. So on a night where scoring doesn't go well, a three sure can add a lot to confidence here.
Ooh.
And Garrison comes over and gets the steal. Zach Hasty going to come away with it though, and an easy 2-point layup for him. And
timeout,
now
Shoshone.
Bobcats defense stepping up like it needs to, gives the Bobcats a 6-point lead with 4:50 left in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
All right, and we're back here after the timeout. Third quarter, 4:50 left in this third quarter. Bobcats, it's a little bit of a run here to give them a 6-point lead, 25-19. They're going to come out in man-to-man press as well here against the Wranglers. Gets it to Thrasher. Bridger tries to come over the top, tries to get a steal, does as Ellis Weber dives on the floor, gets it to Cimarron. And then Ellis gets back up off the floor, comes and gets the ball. 4:30 left in this third quarter now. Ellis jump pass to Bridger, great pass. Oh, Bridger expecting more contact, doesn't use the glass. And Hicks comes away with it. Kind of tried to just float it over the rim, hit off the back of the rim, and Hicks came down with a strong rebound. Carson Kissling gets it out to Caden. Caden drives in, kick out to Hicks. Hicks left open, too long, good box out and rebound by Bridger. Halfway through the third quarter now. Bobcats still lead 25-19. Ellis drives in, good scoop pass to Bridger. Bridger go up amongst the trees, goes in, expecting contact, but Shoney does a good job of just staying up. And Kissling comes away with the ball, gets it to his brother, Caden. Nolan just making him work, though. Caden with it, he'll shoot the three, steps in confidently and knocks that one down. Makes it 25-22. Ellis Weber with it now at the top of the key. Over to Cimarron. Pass gets tipped by Gilbertson. Gilbertson's got a lot of tip passes in this ball game. Ellis, no one steps over to guard him, goes up with the left hand again, just unable to make it. Zach Hasty steals it. Man, just lots of,
I don't agree with that one.
No, there's a lot of contact, but
I don't think you ever gave up that pivot foot.
No, I don't either. But I also have to say, like, for you young ones that maybe are watching, talking all the time when you don't agree with calls. Sometimes refs, are going to not go your way with some calls. Not that saying that that's what happened, but Gilbertson now with it. Gets it to Eater up the top of the key for Shoshone. Because I agree with you. I think he was getting hounded a lot. And I don't think it was a travel at all. A little screen and roll between Gilbertson and Thrasher. Steal there by Simmerall. And Ellis Weber will bring it up. Bobcats up 25-22, 2.5 minutes left in this one. Nolan Collins set to check back in. Gets it over to Garrison. Garrison just going to stand and hang on to it.
Okay, here we go.
Kissling comes out, tries to get a 5 count. Starts getting a count, and they're just going to stand 4 corners. Ellis drive in, left hand again, up and in. There it goes for Ellis Weber for 2. That was the old lull 'em to sleep play.
And just cut through everybody.
Yeah. 2 minutes left now in the third quarter. Bobcats with a 5-point lead. Shoshone definitely giving them everything they can today, while Bobcats are playing shorthanded. Hicks crossover drives in. Scoop pass gets it to Garrison. He comes away with the steal. No one really steps over to stop him, but misses the layup. But Garrison's right there for the offensive board and putback.
Hasty with the putback.
And that makes it 29-22. Had a whistle. Thought there was an injury on the play. Refs stopped the play because Hicks staying on the ground. He comes out frustrated, but saying he's fine, which is great. But if you're not playing, they're going to think you're hurt. So he's going to check back in. Simmerall now with the steal. Good head fake there by Simmerall. Not able to finish, though. Nolan Collins comes down with the offensive board. Bobcats have done a great job on those fast breaks to not just assume the ball's going to go in, and they've done a great job of following, getting offensive boards. Minute 15 left now. Ellis jump pass over to Simmerall, now to Nolan, to Hasty. Hasty going to step into the 3. And
got it.
Another one. Big third quarter here for Zach Hasty. 12 points for him in this quarter alone. And Simmerall with another steal. So Bobcats defense leading to offense. Jordan Garrison, easy layup for him. And like we were saying, definitely a second half team are the Bobcats. They just turn it up a little bit here and play a little more aggressive defensively, and then it leads to easy buckets for them. Up 34-22 now. Quickly turn it into a 2-point deficit into a 12-point lead. And Eater's going to drive in, get fouled. If that's against Hasty, that'll be number 4.
I think it's against Simmerall.
Okay. They called that one on Garrison, actually.
Interesting.
Be his 3rd.
There's a lot of bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah. And that'll send Cameron Eater to the line for 2. First one for Cameron is off the glass.
The old bank free throw.
Yeah. And Bridger and Colomer will come in, give Garrison and Hasty much needed break. Gilbertson out as well for the Wranglers. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Tries to use the glass again, no good. Simmerall comes down with another rebound, so good play here by Simmerall in this third quarter as well, getting some steals. Ellis with it. We'll get a timeout with 17.5 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break as well. We'll be right back after this.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshone Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation.
All right, and we're back here after a timeout. We got 17.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Bobcats lead 34-23 after trailing by 2 at the end of the first half. And it'll be Bobcats ball on the sideline. See what we have drawn up here for a potential final play of this third quarter. To Ellis. Ellis will get them all set up. Collimer standing just kind of to be in the way. And Ellis just drives right in. Shots up, no good. But Ellis is there to tie it up. And ball will go to the Bobcats. Stay with them.
Oh.
Good hustle there by Ellis to meet Thrasher as he brought the ball down low and tie him up. Gets it out to Nolan. Nolan with 7 seconds left. His three's up, no good. Simmerall, deep pass here to Eater. Ball's just on the ground, and then Nolan Collins hucks it back.
Oh!
Man, hits it off the
that should be...
They're going to call no good.
That should be basket interference.
I feel like, yeah, he jumped up and grabbed the rim. So we're going to stay here for just a second and see. They're going to talk and see if they're going to count that or not. They threw it so deep.
He almost made that.
Yeah. Yeah,
yep.
And they do count it as, so Nolan Collins gets the 75-foot three-pointer.
I mean, the net's still hanging there.
Right, yeah. I mean, it was definitely the right call. I mean, it was close. It wasn't going to go in, but it was the right call. Why you jump up and even try to touch it makes no sense to me whatsoever.
No.
So 37-23 into the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for fourth and final quarter action right after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, so after a crazy end of the third quarter, and we agree, I mean, Kev, it was the right call. Shoney really had no business trying to jump up and do anything with it, but definitely got in there. So it was great to see the refs get in there, talk about it, and get the call right. So it makes it 37-23. Bobcats up by 14 now. So a 16-point change there in that one. Gilbertson catch, shoot up and in for three for him. So Gilbertson having a great game as well.
Corporating wanting to just pull it back and dribble it out.
Yeah, hang out, try to survive this one. And Zach Casey's going to drive in, and he's going to get called for foul. And we'll see, that one is against Gilbertson. That'll be just his first. Look at that, I'm earning money while we're sitting here, Kev. Getting quarters thrown at me. First one for Zach Hasty is good. Quarter per game. That one's good, makes it 38-26. Bobcats lead by 12. Second one is good as well. So Zach Hasty having a good game, 22 points in the ball game for the Bobcats. Had a big 12-point quarter, scored 12 of their 22. And Gilbertson now with it, gets it to Carson. Polymer on him.
Shoney wanting a hand check foul.
Yeah, definitely a lot of body in there, but Gilbertson kind of comes away with it. He's going to step into another three, too strong. And hustle play by Kissling. Catches a spectator, and then he hits the wall as well. Both of them not feeling great. He's feeling bad there, but
he says, I'm all right, go play basketball.
Apologize to the guy, and
he's like, we're good.
He's like, we're all right.
Just stunned me.
He's
like, I'm a back up now.
Somebody go get me some nachos. We'll call it even.
These courtside seats aren't so great.
Right. 39-26. Nolan Collins steps into the three. No good. Rebound. Gilbertson brings it up the far sideline. Gets it to the middle. Kick over to Hicks. Hicks drives in the middle lane. Scoop. And not quite enough English on it to score, but he does get fouled. That foul's going to go against Nolan. It'll be his second. He'll send Hicks to the line to shoot two. First free throws for him in the ball game. Caden Kissling set to come in. First one for Hicks is up and good. 39-27, 6:30 left in this fourth quarter. Second one for Oakley Hicks to get it within 11. Second one is good. 39-28. Zach Hasty now with it, gets it to Garrison. Hasty at the high post, fakes a handoff, spin move. Oh, and then Nolan Collins backdoor cutting. Gonna say the ball, Nolan's saying it got tipped, but Hicks was pretty quick to run back out there. He wasn't gonna give it away. So it'll be Wranglers ball, Gilbertson with the ball. Handoff now to Caden. Caden back to Gilbertson. Gilbertson gonna drive baseline. Nowhere to go with it. Step through, shot is up and good for Gilbertson.
Nifty little move.
Yeah, it really was. Been very patient.
Yeah.
With some of his plays there, done a good job. Ellis with it now. Bridger calling for it over in the corner. Back handoff to Ellis, and we're gonna get a hands foul there, and we're gonna call offensive foul. And that'll go against Zach Hasty, so he'll pick up his fourth.
On the rollout?
No, I think when Ellis ran by him, I think just a bad foul. So 5:44 left. Ball is with Caden Kissling. Be interesting to see how these last 5.5 minutes go. Start getting a little chippy.
Yeah.
Thrasher with it now. Kick out to Carson. Back inside to Thrasher. Not able to hang on to it. Good play. Good play. Just not able to hang on to it. Thrasher frustrated with himself. Davian Martinez. He's going to come in. He'll get Zach Hasty out. 39-30. Bobcats lead by 9 with the ball.
Yeah, they're just trying to run that little inside-out game.
Zach Hasty going to just stand in the corner, force him to come out. Davian going to set a screen. Ellis going to drive in all the way, and then he's going to be fouled. That foul's going to go against Carson. And that'll be Carson's third. Send Ellis Weber to the line to shoot free throws for the first time. Really nobody coming over to, I mean, he's a long ways away from the hoop, and they set that screen and no one steps over to play help, so he just takes it all the way to the rim.
Right.
First one for Ellis is good. Gets him to 40. It might be a race to 50 for this game too, Kev.
Hey, I was already trying to think of my next tease of the game. I didn't want to use it for a third time.
And second one for Ellis is no good. Rebound by Hicks for the Wranglers. Gets it to Gilbertson. 5 left, 10-point game here. Nolan Collins, Colomer set to come in as well.
Oh, that's a carry.
Carry, yep. He gets his hand underneath it. Quite a few steps. Both teams talking a lot after each call, what they want. Colomer, Collins come in for Davian and Bridger. 5:02 left now. So see here, Ellis just brings it across the court and just hangs on to it. Colomer to Simmerall. Simmerall, he's going to step into the three and knocks it down.
Simmerall is not gun shy.
No, he's not. And pass up ahead to Hicks.
Oh.
Colomer with some tough defense. Man, he gets away with a lot of hand stuff. And I'm going to call that.
And now they call foul.
No, I think they just called it off the Bobcats hitting the ball, and that's why it hit the side of the backboard, which I don't really agree with that one either, but definitely should have been popped up all that. Colomer was getting away with quite a bit of hand checking there, too. Hicks inside to Thrasher.
Oh!
And Ellis, as he does.
Shoshone crowd wanting the flop.
Yeah. And Ellis Weber will bring it up. 4.5 minutes left. Like I said, getting a little chippy as we finish out this one. Ellis Weber going to drive in, and that ball gets stolen by Caden. He's got eyes on Nolan, seeing if he's going to come over, and he's going to go up and score. And smartly, Nolan doesn't pick up a bad foul. Ellis with it now to Garrison. Now we're going to get a timeout. Bobcats 4:09 left in this one. Up by 11, 43-32. Semifinal game heating up here as we finish out the second half of the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break, get a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back after this.
Looking to transform your home or outdoor space? Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local.
Be local.
Go Bobcats.
All right, and we're back here. Last half of this fourth quarter. Bobcats leading 43-32. Kind of makes you wonder, Kev, if that three-quarter court goaltending might come into play. It'd just be an 8-point game right now if that wouldn't have happened at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
But Bobcats lead by 11, 4:09 left in this one. Bobcat basketball. Looks like they're going to go a little 5 out here. Ellis Weber with it, Gilbertson on him. Ellis going to bring it out, see, probably not going to force anything here.
No. I think that timeout was kind of a keep your composure timeout.
Well, and this is again why that shot clock, this last year we won't see the shot clock, but this won't really be possible. Simmerall does a good job, but I think
timeout.
Gets a timeout. I thought it was either, I thought maybe a double dribble was going to happen in there, but we get a timeout before, so because of that, we'll take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
All right, and we are back here after the timeout. Bobcats lead 43-32. Had to take another timeout there. Probably unwanted, but got him out of a pickle.
Yeah.
Not quite Sandlot pickle, but it was a pickle. Bridger will take it out for the Bobcats, see what they drew up here. Now out to Jordan. Again, gonna make him come out and guard him. Trying to get them to come out of their zone if they can. Hasty back into the ball game for the Bobcats. Back to Ellis. Now to Garrison up the high post. He drives in, kick out to Nolan. Back out to Ellis. 3.5 minutes left here in this ball game. Oh, Garrison with a good jump step to remove.
Oh,
and then he steals the ball from Thrasher and then up and can't finish again. Nolan Collins there for the offensive, and he goes, you know what? Let's bring it back out.
Let's just go do this thing again.
Yeah.
You got 3 looks at it and just couldn't convert.
Nolan Collins now with it. Scoop pass over to Bridger in the corner. Inside to Zach Hasty, and then up and in for 2 for Hasty.
Zach doing just exactly what we talked about in the second half.
Yeah, just moving and cutting through and being a little more aggressive. Kick out to Gilbertson, catch and shoot. Shot is up, no good.
What a rebound.
By Hicks, and then an and-one opportunity for him.
Good strong rebound by Hicks.
Yeah, it really was. Him and Hasty both went up for it. Hicks won that battle. Makes it 45-34. Chance to get it back within a 10-point game. Eater back in, Thrasher out. That foul will go against Bridger, be his second. And that shot is up, no good. Rebound by Hasty. Just over 2.5 left in this ball game. Bobcats lead by 11. It's been a battle for them. They've earned everything so far, for sure. Much better second half than first. Nolan Collins with it. Kick over to Ellis, down into Bridger. Definitely when it goes to the corner, they need to be a little quicker with what they're doing with the ball so they don't get trapped. Garrison with kind of a lazy pass over the top to Gilbertson. Gilbertson gets a tip pass again, but hikes it out of bounds. So it'll be Bobcat basketball. 2:13. Extending these possessions now, the Bobcats are making each one even more. So now Wranglers are forced to come out now man-to-man. Alice Weber does a good job, sets a screen, gets plowed over by Jordan Gilbertson. That'll be his second. Alice doing just good at taking contact, and as soon as he feels it, if someone's trying to run through him, he'll flop back. Fall backwards. Garrison now with it. Top of the key. Now gets it to Ellis in the far corner. Drive down, kick out to Bridger. Bridger steps into the three. Up, no good.
They don't know.
Bring down for Hicks. Probably not the shot they're really wanting in that situation, but up by 11, minute 45 left in this one. Gilbertson now, nowhere to go with it. Garrison there played really good defense here in the second half, and he's going to have a layup up and in for two for Garrison. He's had a really good second half, considering he picked up those 2 early fouls 90 seconds into the game. Now Ellis comes away with another steal, bats it ahead, chases it down, and ball goes off of the Wranglers to the Bobcats. Ellis kind of just batting it forward, chasing it, batting it, chasing it. Minute 22 left in the ball game. Lob pass inside to Hasty. Hasty shots up, no good.
Awkward shot. Nowhere to land. I think he's worried about his landing.
Right. Bridger gets the offensive board, though, kicks out to Nolan, so good job there. Zach Hasty going to come set the screen. Nolan now with it again. Just dribbling through the pressure, playing tag here. Nolan just dribbling through again, and then he's going to get fouled by Caton. Kind of a frustration foul there.
Yeah.
Nolan will go to the line to shoot 2.
We'll get a line change from Shoshone with a minute left.
We'll have, let's see, first one for Nolan is no good. Casey McConaughey, Corbin Brown, Thrasher in. Cameron Brown, number 10. And 32, Asher Krim in. And with that minute 1 left, Bobcats up by 13. They're going to come away with a win here in this semifinal game, one they definitely had to earn, as they were definitely short-handed today. Davian Martinez, he comes down. Ends up in Nolan's hands after the second missed free throw. Colomer with it now, gets it up to Nolan. Schaefer into the ball game along with Colby Deere. Colomer as well. Colomer now with it, 40 seconds left. Trying to get it to anywhere. Nolan with it. Nolan going to dribble through the pressure, lob it up to Davian. That's a long oop. Colomer head fake, shot is up.
No in and out.
And Thrasher comes down with the rebound. Corbin Brown has it. And he'll get it to Krim. Back to Brown. Back to Krim. Krim going to drive in, pull up.
Get out.
Colby Deere knocks it out.
Bank
3.
You got a bank 3.
McConaughey. And that will be the end of the ball game, folks, as it comes down to a 10-point game. But Wranglers definitely don't have any reason to hang their head. They played a really, really good game. Made the Bobcats really earn that win, as they played shorthanded without both Bomagen and Brody Welch. So with that is regional championship game for the Bobcats. Last year lost in the regional semifinals to Wyoming Indian. Ends up winning this one, so they'll go to the championship game. That'll be tomorrow night. I believe it's 7:30. No, I'm sorry. It's an earlier game. I think 4 for that championship game.
Yeah, that's 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock championship game. So Lady Cats coming up right after this one. We're about 15 minutes away, so we'll go through some of our stats real quick, do a little bit of post game, and then we'll have to cancel this feed, and then we'll bring up the girls game in another one. But let us take a quick break. We'll come right back with Central Bank and Trust stats of the game right after this.
on your sleeve, and YOTs makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, YOTs has them. YOTs of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, YOTs is your go-to for all things apparel. YOTs. Express yourself.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
All right, and we're back here. We'll wrap it up with our, let's do our Central Bank and Trust stats of the game as we finish up this one. People messing with my pencils while we're going. Our Central Bank and Trust stats of the half for the Wranglers, again, really put up a good fight. Had 7 different scores in the game. Oakley Hicks ended up with 6, went 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Cameron Eater 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a point. Casey McConaughey come in off the bench, banks the 3 for his 3 points. Carson Kissling with a 3. Jordan Gilbertson, the leading scorer for the Wranglers with 13 points, had a really good game. Played really good defense as well. A lot of tip passes led to turnovers early for the Bobcats. And then Caden Kissling with 7 points went 0-1 from the free throw line. Jordan Gilbertson did go 4-4 from the free throw line. And then to round out the scoring, Garrett Thrasher off the bench scored 4 points, going 2-2 from the free throw line. For your Bobcats, 7 scores in the books as well. Davian Martinez, Lane Colomer, Ty Simmerall all coming in off the bench. 2 points for Martinez, Colomer, Simmerall with 5. Ellis Weber ended up with 3 points, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line, but really commanded the offense for the Bobcats as well. Jordan Garrison had 7 points, played a really, really good second half. I think defensively really stepped it up after picking up early fouls in the game and wasn't able to play much in that first quarter. Kind of took him out of the game in the second quarter. Nolan Collins with 4 points, went 1 of 4 from the free throw line, knocked down a 3, had 4 points, and leading all scorers, Zach Casey with 24, doing most of that damage, scoring 16 of those in the second half, and most of those in the third quarter. Really, Bobcats, that's what was the big difference, outscoring the Wranglers 22-6 in the third quarter. Came out, Bobcats maybe felt a little bit nervous. They did have both Bomagen and Welch doing some warm-ups on the sideline if things got too interesting, but Bobcats stepped up, did a good job, and those are your Central Bank and Trust stats of the half. Kev, before we wrap this one up, any last thoughts before Bobcats get ready for the championship game tomorrow at 4?
You know, the Bobcats scored 47 points, and I wasn't sure they were going to get there the way that game started.
Right.
We talked about that when they get slowed down, that half-court offense, the lack of urgency sometimes comes to bite them. But in the second half, they made some adjustments. We saw what we talked about exactly was Zach being more aggressive in that second half, getting the ball out of that high post and operating. And then a couple times they switched him out and put him down the low post, and he kind of roamed out to the three-point line a couple times. So good adjustments for the Bobcats there. Heading into tomorrow, I think, you know, we anticipate it being Wyoming Indian, but stranger things have happened.
Right.
And that's kind of the matchup everybody's been anticipating and looking to see. So I won't be here with you, but it should be a good game, and I'll try to catch that tomorrow.
Right, yeah, and that game happens later right after this game will be between the Rocky Mountain Boys and Wyoming Indian Chiefs. Rocky Mountain Grizzlies, I said boys. Rocky Mountain Grizzlies versus Wyoming Indian Chiefs. That'll be the game right after this one, and that'll decide who the Bobcats will play for the championship game. This game right now that we're getting ready for will be our girls versus the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies, and that one, the winner of this game will be playing Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs tomorrow at 2:30 for that game. So we're going to wrap this one up. We're going to stop streaming this one, and then we'll come right back on a new stream for the Lady Cats. This is Kevin Gerber and Kevin Simpson on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel Wild Today. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be be right back with a new.
See you in 2 minutes.
That's right. We'll be right back with the girls' game.
Don't go anywhere
after this.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto